An inch. 1 inch. One solitary inch. That's the difference between calling up Dutch dual nationality Feyenoord midfielder Tom Hay to the Indonesian national team and not being able to select him. My goodness, we could have done with a player of his calibre today. We're taking on South Korea in a World Cup qualifier. Only once in 1,000 times might you even get a point out of this game. It's probably going to end in an absolute mauling. But we're going to show it to you anyway, just because there's that slither of a chance that this team of Diddy men might go out there and pull off the miraculous. So here is our World Cup qualifying group, and you will see that we are not top of it. We are not undefeated. We are not sitting on 9 points going into the South Korea game. We're on 7. We're undefeated. But we did drop points in one of our 2 games that we've played since the last episode when we played Jordan. And to be brutally honest, there wasn't too much we could have done about it. After the Jordan win, we went out there to Kyrgyzstan. We raced into a 2-goal lead after 15 minutes. I was thinking that all was rosy, but they had some very big players and one very good player who was worth nearly £3 million, was paid the best part of £10,000 a week. He was a tough opponent to try and keep control of, and some of their taller players fared on the crosses that he played into the box, and they punished us. It was 2-2 by half-time. Witten Suleiman did get us back into the lead, but we were clinging on, really. But we decided to go for it because we knew that nothing else than maximum points was really useful to us. We went to an attacking mentality. We had a goal disallowed. We hit the bar as well. We had an XG of 2.27. We couldn't find the 4th goal to win it for us. But we did do well against the Maldives. We managed to beat the Maldives 5-1. We had goals from long range from Evan Dimas, 2 direct free kicks from Egi Vikri. And we also brought on as a substitute a young 17-year-old left-back called Katul Pambudi, who managed to come on and get 2 assists from left-back with crossing of 4. And we also brought on his brother, also 17 but not twins, Tony Pambudi, to play as striker as well. And these 2 boys might be the future of Indonesian football. But today, it's all about taking on South Korea. We've decided to just change from our 4-4-2 to a 4-1-4-1 with a cautious mentality, because we know Korea are going to be good. But, by the way, it's not like Korea have been blowing teams away. I mean, we got a 4-1 win against Jordan. So did South Korea. We managed to beat the Maldives 5-1. South Korea only beat them 3-0. Jordan managed to get 8 goals past Kyrgyzstan, so I don't know what's going on in this group. South Korea beat Kyrgyzstan just 2-0. So look, there is a chance of the miracle. It's not a very big one, but it is something to cling on to and something to go out there giving us some kind of hope for this game. Because if we could get a point or a late 1-0 win with an Egi Vikri free kick, you never know. It could set us up for taking Indonesia to a World Cup. Okay, I know what the fans are shouting. You've not started Dendy. This is true. Dendy's 5'4". We've only got 1 guy up front. I've gone with Baggers Kaffer, and they have got a corner early on. This game is all about how long can we hang on for. A point would be, well, more than I could possibly hope for. 13 minutes gone and they've already had 2 headed chances. South Korea have got some aerial threats. We have not had a shot yet. And what is our possession like? To be fair, 51% is not too bad. These highlights that start from our goal kicks make me nervous, to be honest. I just think we're going to give possession away closer to our own goal. We have indeed given possession away. We've gone long. We've won it back though. Stop doing that. We've got ball playing defenders who are set to not kick it too far, and they keep Kicking it up the pitch, that's a great challenge though. This is what we're going to need. 90 minutes of last-ditch challenges. Oh, an Eggy Vickery set pieces. He's arrowed one into the top corner. And Wu had to jump across for it. Here we go with the short corners, by the way. They've left him free. Witten, give it to your mate. Here we go, Eggy. Shoot! Yes! We've scored against South Korea. Eggy Vickery, it's a short corner routine. We've scored. We're going to lose 6-1, but we've scored. Ah, you leave us free at these corners at your peril. Look at these two rascals. They've worked it. He's dinked inside his man. He's clipped one off the post. Whoa, what do we do? Do we go defensive? We've just scored a goal against South Korea. We're not going to go defensive. That would invite an awful lot of pressure onto us. Due to injuries, we're playing a centre-half that's 5'7". He's quick, but he's 5'7". We're not going to go defensive. Let's not get too excited. This just means we're going to lose 6-1 rather than 6-0. But for a few minutes, it gave us something to be excited about, didn't it? Could we nurse it into half-time? No, we absolutely cannot. To be honest, that's a disappointing style of goal to concede as well. If it's going to come from an indirect free kick or a corner, then... Hey, but why couldn't we pick this guy up in the box? He's completely free. He's waltzed onto the penalty spot. Volleyed home. Why didn't that guy head it clear? Why didn't Big Ange get a paw on it? Why am I complaining when we're drawing 1-1 with one of the best teams in Asia? But we're into the highlights again. Are we going to go into half-time not just drawing, but actually down a goal? We need set plays. We need corners. We need direct free kicks. Don't think we're going to threaten them from open play. Look at the size of some of their players compared to ours. They make us look the height that we are, and they are marauding forward as well. In Biom. Back to Lee. Oh, they've got overlaps all over the pitch. Get out to them. Get out to them. We are going to go in down. Oh, the dream did not last long. Lee Kang-in has volleyed home another goal. It looked like a miracle might occur for a minute. It's just not aggressive enough defending, is it? And he has snuck in. He swept one home, and Ange has got two hands on it and still pushed it up into the roof of his own goal. And now that group table is starting to look a little bit ominous. And a corner to Korea is not really what you want to see. We've got to try and get this away. Two men on the line. All they do is stand with their fingers crossed, hoping that the ball doesn't come near them. Let's look at positives. 4 shots, 4 on target. That's a positive. They've had 11 corners, and we've not conceded from one of them. That's a positive. The XG, granted, is not the strongest. We might have a little shufty around at half-time. Maybe make a change. We'll see you back out there for the second half. Okay, we have made a couple of changes for the second half, and we've brought on Diddy. Baggers up front was looking disenchanted, so we're going to see whether Diddy can perhaps muster some kind of counter-attack on the break using his pace. We are going to need, well, another goal to give us a sniff of the miracle. But oh my God, Ange Sapatura is not holding anything this afternoon. He's palmed another one into his own goal. And now, or is it offside? Has that been given offside, or we got away with it? We got away with it. More to the point, Big Ange has got away with it. They are absolutely rampant down the flanks, aren't they? I might... Oh, get it away. I might pause it, and I might try and push them inside because they are absolutely killing us down the side. So when we're out of possession, what do we want to do? Force them inside, try and funnel them towards our defence? We'll try it. It's not like we're going to be stronger than them in any department, really. We're asking for trouble whatever we do. But we've got to try and stop some of these overlaps that they're getting on us, because that's what's led to their goals. And here's another one. This fullback is absolutely rampant. And they have the ability to play around us in the box as well. And we are starting to fly by the seat of our proverbials now. Come on, boys. We need to rally a little bit. Good news. Son Heung-min was the player that had his goal disallowed. Maybe that will demoralise him. Maybe they'll sub him because he's worth more than £50 million. I don't think we have a player that's worth more of £250,000. Oh, we got Dendy. Dendy's the assassin. That's who you want your chance to fall to. And he doesn't score. We've got another set piece. What have we got? We've launched it into the box. What can we do? Here's Evan Dimas. Don't be a counter-attack. Here's our little guy, the 17-year-old Pambudi. He's playing. Could have been marking Son Heung-min at 17. We've got... Oh, what have you done there? This is not our highlight, is it? He's going to kick it over our defence and they're going to run on and score. Like this. Oh, Dendy, run for the ball, Dendy. Oh dear, you can't afford to have players not working hard. And he's through, and it's trouble, and Big Ange just finally put up a save. Hey, look, we're in 66 minutes here, and we're still in a game with South Korea, so we can't knock it too much. But we do need to do something more. We're going to stick with the same 4-1-4-1, but we're going to go up to balanced. If we've got a chance with 15 minutes to go, I might even switch it to 4-4-2. That is a big if, because they are coming at us again. And they are playing on the edge of our box again. And it's Heroes time again. And Ange is actually stepping up and making some point-blank saves. We've been funneling them through the middle now. And you can see that they've now started to just play the ball around on the edge of our box and break through the middle of us. And there is the end of the game. And it is that man, isn't it? It's Son Heung-min. And at £50 million, well, he's going to be dangerous. Okay, for risk of opening up the game, we are going to go 4-4-2. I don't think for 1 second that the miracle is on. But I feel like if we're just going to sit back now, we're just going to be inviting more and more pressure. So let's change to 4-4-2. We're going to keep Tahida on the pitch. We're going to switch out Dimas. And the guy we're going to bring on is Ricky Kayami. We're going to reacquaint him with Salustawaiwan. That's our last change. Everybody else who's tired is just going to have to suck it up. And we've got 15 minutes. We're playing for pride. We've had 5 shots against South Korea. 6 shots, all on target. Granted, all right, they've had 34 and they're coming at us again. It could get worse. And a little bit of last-ditch defending stops it getting worse. We've got a corner to defend now. One thing I've not noticed, by the way, is we're out in Korea for this as well. It's not like we're playing in front of 60,000 Indonesian home supporters. We've not done terrible. And I'm going to be honest, when we took the lead, I was excited for a moment. We had the lead for 11 minutes. 11 minutes. We've lost 3-1. Who is Lee Kang-in, who's got a 10? He plays for Valencia and he's worth £29 million. I mean, it's not an awful lot you can do. I'm sure I saw that they had another player that also plays for Red Bull Salzburg. I mean, he's valued at £8 million and plays for Bordeaux. These boys are no mugs, are they? And well, this guy, an elite winger, is one of the best in the world, even at the age of 31. So, the dream is not exactly over, but it's not looking massively likely now, is it? We're going to have to beat Korea in Indonesia and beat all the other teams and hope that Korea drop points elsewhere. Is it out of the question? No. Is it likely? No. Could we be at the end of our World Cup dream? Well, look, we're going to have to go and play some more games against Jordan, against the Maldives and against Kyrgyzstan to find out. We are going to come back very soon and we're going to show you how the table has developed.